What's up guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here then welcome to our little corner of the internet. Today we're going to be watching a video titled How Are Venezuelans Reacting to Trump Post Calling Country 51st State. I don't know, this title confuses me. I'm guessing it means like Trump posted calling the country the 51st state, and now we're going to see how Venezuelans reacted to it. So without further ado, let's see what this video is about.
The U.S. president's fixation on a 51st state is changing. First it was Canada and Greenland. Now it seems to be Venezuela. On Monday, the U.S. president told Fox News that he was seriously considering a move to make the South American country the 51st state of the United States.
Wow.
And then he followed up on those comments yesterday with this post to social media depicting Venezuela filled in with the U.S. flag. In response to Trump's original comments, Venezuela's acting president says her...
Obviously, this is not like it, but after the Greenland and everything, it feels like, you know, that maybe Trump wants more space.
Country would never even think about becoming America's 51st state. Antonio Mateos Suarez is a Venezuelan journalist. He's joining us now from Maracaibo. Antonio, what can you tell us about reaction that you have been witnessing given Donald Trump's latest musings about Venezuela becoming a 51st state?
Well, good evening. Reaction about that comment in particular is maybe it's not that overblown. I think in general, people feel that that it's not like a serious threat, or the conditions are not likely to get into a point that
okay, but that leads to believe that they do see it as like a bad thing, obviously. I mean, I was like thinking that this could go both ways. Like maybe they're like, yes, like yay, like we're gonna have like, you know, everything sorted out, or they're gonna be like, you know, because obviously most likely they'd do that. I mean, or I don't know, but still, that already what he stated, that we don't see it as that much of a threat, is obvious that they see it in a negative light, if that makes sense. I don't know what I'm talking about, okay? You clicked on this video. I'm kidding.
would become a reality, but it's not it's not well received, and it's not well received either. So President Trump's comments are not overly dramatic, but not well received.
So there's some recent history to those comments, of course, and I mentioned this off the top, that he has referred to, you know, Greenland becoming possibly a 51st state. He has talked about Canada becoming a 51st state. And I will tell you, in Canada, it also started as sort of, you know, comments that no one took seriously. And then there was definitely more of a, you know, a feeling of insult as it continued. And then some, you know, well, we have a phrase here, elbows up, that a lot of people use in terms of...
I don't know why, like, presidents have social media like that. I don't think they should have social media. I think maybe, like, the people below them should, but to, like, see Donald Trump or whoever posting kind of, like, memes and stuff like that is kind of... I don't know, maybe it's to appeal to the younger... Or I don't know. I just don't get it. Like... I don't know.
Those overtures about 51st state. Are the people where you are, you know, making reference to what has happened internationally with this regard?
Well, you used the word that's key there, insulting, and President Trump is used to make a lot of comments. I think there's a recent comment he made about Venezuela, and specifically about Venezuelan citizens being overjoyed and dancing in the streets. That comment in particular, that type of comment and that comment in particular, is way more offensive right now in the country because the situation does not call for dancing in the streets. The situation is quite dire. It's not very different from what it was before January the 3rd. And people's patience. It's also winding down on President Trump. So the geopolitical implications of the 51st state maybe are a bit dense as of yet.
I remember, do you guys remember we watched another video as well, and they're like, oh, Venezuelans are celebrating on the streets, and I thought it was a bit odd. I wonder what the reality of it is, because you can never trust media in anyways, so.
I think unlike the Canadians, which my understanding is dislike President Trump from the get-go, we're getting there. We're starting to dislike him. When I say we, I mean the Venezuelan people in general. But insulting comments, being...
What? Oh, I was changing the volume. Not the volume. Hold on.
Venezuelan people in general. I say we, I mean the Venezuelan people in general.
The Venezuelan people in general. Don't say that though. I mean,
but
I just don't like. I don't like statements like that, because that's probably not true. Even if, you know, we can think one way or another, but not in, like, you know what I mean? I feel like he's stating his own opinion, backing it up with the general, if that makes sense.
Insulting comments, being insulted by his comments, that we are, yes.
When you say it off the top that the people, people of Venezuela don't believe that it's something that could happen, the 51st state idea I'm talking about, I mean, a lot has happened for Venezuela in the very recent past here. President Maduro no longer there. There is a new leader. Frankly, I think the United States had a lot to do with putting that leader in place. So how certain are people that the American influence can't extend further?
Certainty is not, it's not something that we deal with on a day-to-day basis. But also, I think going back to the 51st state idea, it's just our general reality, our everyday reality deals way more with necessities, with struggling, like financial struggling, constant blackouts, not enough money to put food on the table, not enough clean water. So when you have those priorities, maybe the nationalistic outcry it's a bit lower on the.
I feel like he's nervous to talk. I feel like everybody has a word that they say when they're nervous. Mine is definitely like either like, I say like a lot, or when I don't know what to say. I don't know. There was a time where I would say anyways all the time. Anyways. And he's just like, what's your nervous word? And let me know in the comments below. It has nothing to do with this video, but do you have one?
When you have those priorities, maybe the nationalistic outcry it's a bit lower on the minds of the people.
Fair enough. Antonio Mateus Suarez, a Venezuelan journalist, thank you for your time tonight.
Thank you for having me.
What do you guys think? Is Venezuela going to become the 51st state? I honestly think probably, most likely not. Like, it's just, talk but yeah. No, I don't think it's gonna happen at all. But I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys in the next video.